Welcome back. Hope y'all had a good weekend. We got more issues, not more issues. We got more things to talk about with the Lenovo Legion Go. So over the weekend, I beat Persona 3 Reload, and I was sitting there playing the game as normal, and I was in bed. When I was in bed, obviously my wife right next to me. I didn't even realize this, and I don't like to bring it up to you guys because maybe you don't even notice it. So if you don't notice it, just skip ahead. But it's the fan. Um, and there is a high pitched whine that my wife noticed, and I didn't even realize it was happening because I was just so into the game and the sound and everything. But she was like, "What is that noise?" And once she said that, and I actually connected it, I could not unhear it. So now I have a very fancy piece of tape right on the back. And there's this Reddit where this guy goes over everything, and I want to credit him properly. So it was from a Frosty Melon 4 months ago. He had a very detailed about this and the tape and everybody talking about it. I'm pretty sure you could still send yours back, but it was by Frosty Melon and it's called Fix Your Whiny Fan with Tape Tips and Tricks. So that is a way for you guys to fix that if you have noticed it and it's a big problem for you. Another thing about the Lenovo Legion Go that I'm realizing is that over the weekend, obviously, I took this thing out and I went on a trip with the family and I was using it. And every time I went to go turn it and, put it to sleep, it'll pop back on. Didn't realize what was going on, but this thing does not go to sleep. This whole time I'm talking, it's supposed to be set on a 3 minute timer to cut off. It never does. It never cuts off. So the screen is always on, and I have not found a way to fix that. So there is another Reddit post in regards to this about a month ago. Someone discovered it, and I have not received like a way to actually fix the Lenovo Legions Go always on mode because it's not meant to be that way. The battery saver mode is set to turn off after 3 minutes, even on or off battery, and it just does not do that. So again, I have no idea why it does it, but that's what it does. Um, as you can see here, I have it on 3 minutes. I haven't changed anything else, so not really sure why that is happening either. Just another one of those things to be mindful of. Um, Next up is just want to talk about the experiences I'm having with the Lenovo Legion Go. Um, when this thing is working well, it is working well. I'm talking about very powerful, very useful. Um, it is a very strong machine. For emulation, for regular gaming. I'm running Sunset Overdrive, running Liza P, something that recently just came out last year, and it's looking like console level good on this thing. I like it a lot. And it's bridging the gap, like I said, for my Game Pass catalog and Play Night being so cool with how they integrate all your libraries. I really like how this is set up. I do miss SteamOS functionality sometimes, and I'm still working through the kinks on how to get everything to work. I'm still trying to figure out a way to get a master Xbox button on this thing, and I'm pretty sure it's very simple mapping stuff, but I haven't done it yet, so I'm not going to talk through it. But it's just, simple things that allow you to get in and out of games quickly without feeling like you're leaving the GUI. That's something I still haven't figured out on my own. But like I said, I've been busy. I haven't put too much time in it, but I wanted to mention what I've been seeing. Another one of those things is simply that it's a lot of weird things that occur when it comes to performance. I'm not saying that the performance is bad. It's just that sometimes you're having very different experience with different games. Like if I'm playing Sunset Overdrive, I wouldn't expect it to be taxing the PC. or the actual Lenovo Legion Go, but it does. And then when I'm playing Liza P, it's much better because I'm running at with FSR3 and things like that. So it's just sometimes you have it's hit or miss, and it's Windows. So there's a lot of, I don't know if this is stutter because of Windows operating system or if it's because of the APU that is running the system itself. I don't know. So most of the time I'm trying to figure that out. It's not often that it happens, and most of the time, if I turn my brain off, I'm not looking for drops. I can just have a great experience. But to me, I am now seeing where I remember I told you guys I don't like to do that optimization stuff. I like a closed system. I like a Steam OS, Xbox, PS5 esque, Nintendo Switch esque system where the OS is very simplified, not simplified in a way, but more so just straightforward and user friendly. Obviously, Windows is just never going to be there, not right now, and especially with this type of hardware. I think it's very strong and powerful, and when it's working right, it cannot be trifled with, I think. But when it's not, it's not, and that can cause an issue for me. So, um, I wanted to do more with this video, but I'm gonna leave it at the problems I'm having. Again, it's the whine of the fan. I think it's really the bugginess of the operating system, and that's just Windows. It's nothing to do with the Lenovo Legion Go. If you had the Ally, you still had the same problems. I do think their GUI could be a lot better because Legion Space is just not up to snuff. But honestly, third parties have always done it better. EmuDeck came on the scene and it just became the go-to place to do emulation because it just makes more sense. It's a nice, well-rounded GUI that kind of houses everything for you. Um, Same thing I want to happen with Windows, and I want people to create that. And I have seen glimpses of that with Play Night, so I am looking hopeful to kind of learning it better and being suited better for my experience that I want. But it's just, it's clunky. That's all I can say on it. It's a little clunky, but when this thing runs well, man, you had time best experience of your life, man. I also wanted to mention LegionGoLife.com. It's a website where it's basically all about Legion Go. Like I said, it has a lot of the settings for these games here. And if you click on that, it'll show you, kind of give you some optimized settings for it, rating it as well. But it does have a lot of cool information, talks about emulation, talks about accessories, guides for certain things, especially integer scaling, um, and then even the audio stuff that I was talking about, Play Night, things like that. So it is a cool site associated with just Legion Go. So nice to have something to as a resource when you're looking for more information. I don't know anything about who runs it or anything like that, so you can find that out on your own, but it's more so just another resource for you guys that is currently on your journey for the Legion Go. But that's pretty much it. I think I just wanted to talk through some of the things I'm seeing and kind of keep you guys updated on where I'm at with this experience as I keep going. But overall, I am having a great experience. I just need this to be dialed in a little bit better for myself. And as I do so, I'm going to share that wealth of knowledge because what's the point of doing YouTube if you ain't sharing the wealth? So I will be doing that once I learn more, and you guys stay tuned for that. But that's pretty much it. Well, thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will be back tomorrow talking some more about this, but maybe hopefully having some answers on some of the things I'm looking for because it's interesting time for the handheld PC space for sure. Thanks for watching. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.